What's going on? Live. It's been a while. Anyways, tonight we're just trading 6 Pokemon. I got the 6 in my PC on Leaf Green. And I'll go get the Pidgeys. And maybe that will help me organize my box better. Because I'm having a hard time organizing it. Then I can transfer everything but my Venusaur the next time. And hopefully for the last time. So let's go here, go here. As you can see, I kind of got to rearrange some things. So now let's go up the stairs. I'm going to become leader on this one. But yeah. We need some. Sorry, the sun. We'll do some more box organization and stuff. Like I said, this will help. That way I only have to do one more. Well, 2 more sets of trades. I don't know if this will add any more to the actual Pokédex. It's just helping me organize the box. At least this trade seems kinda normal. A Spearow for a Pidgey. Like I said, I think I had one. I think I gave it to my nephew. Trying to evolve my other Rhyhorn into Rhydon. And I don't know if the experience share is better than doing it with the daycare method. I don't know which one's better. That's how I got Venomoth. Though it's the XP share. Another somewhat decent one. The only one I'm messing up this line now is Kakuna. And I can always evolve one of the Weedles. That I don't care to do. Catch another Weedle and evolve one of them. Usually that's only like, what, 3 levels? I think this will be the last trade and then we can... Yeah. We can try to organize our box tools a little better. But that would have been like sooner, but I had my nephew's T-ball practice to go to, so it was his first ever sport anything. One of my nephews. The other one. Most of the other kiddos I help watch do not like playing sports. I think it just added one. Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about the Dex I did. I'm just gonna try to organize the PC. And I'll put that in sleep mode for now. Until I get ready to go to bed, and I'll work on leveling up Rhyhorn again. I'm gonna put Octopus. Arena. My echo just told me it's time for bed. Okay. So this one goes here. This one does go here. Then it's this one. Then it's this one. And this one. Then this one. Then this one. Then no. For now, I'll put you here. But that's not the one I was after. I was after you, actually. And then you go here. You're coming with me. I actually think this fills out all but one slot. And that's the Clefairy slot. And this box. Because I think I see where I messed up. Nope, the Growlithe spot too. Just fine. I can go catch a Growlithe. So, Clefairy and Growlithe. This should be number 60. That looks a lot better. I might as well. I was gonna say I have enough Pidgeys in Leaf Green that I could trade my Pidgeot and still have my Flying Mon, because I only need like 3 Mons to beat the Pokemon League, and I got Gengar, Venusaur, and Alakazam, and Zapdos. So then that will be done, and I just need to catch a 5% Pikachu. And then this box will be filled within a little bit, because I'll go get, I should be able to go to the Civi Islands. What is your Dex number? It should be 60. That's right, it should be in the 90s because this is box 3. But it should be over 1. It should. which means Hunter Gengar. So I am missing an evolution. Mainly going to aisle 4 real quick to see if my Charizard's bred. So I don't need to take my full team. Really? Honestly. That will be the next one I breed. Then I can put Jolty on the way. I might need an Aerodactyl to fly to Vermilion. I really didn't need it for anything else. I can see if they bred. On aisle 4. This will probably be one of my smaller streams. Oh. So, now, let me go. Just so I can breed eventually. Because I need another egg and Charizard back. So Venusaur, you can stay here for now. That's fine. And then I'm gonna, because I want to try something. I know the HM for Waterfall's in there. Just don't need it. As of right now. And then I'm just waiting on the daycare man to do that. But yeah, I'm just waiting on daycare man to show up. Oh, they produced an egg. As long as they can produce one more egg, I don't care if they like each other. This should be Lorelei's house. Waiting on an egg is rough. See if I've seen any. I'm just trying now. Could fish and grind up my Abra, but that's the fun in that. Okay, that's egg number 2, so we can hatch them. hate to say it, but the Ditto's gonna rot there. Forget how many steps. But what we're worried about right now Venusaur. Let's check and see what it says. Okay. So they'll breed faster, so we only need them in there. But hold on. I'm gonna do a little bit of Googling. So I'm curious.
Vegetarian.
Around 1,000. Of course, this will be the longest part of tonight. Getting 2 Charmander eggs so I can I'm about to start my next shiny hunt. I just couldn't decide which one, and if I really wanted to, I have to complete the mission here. So, just basically running in a circle, running in a circle, running in a circle. Boom, boom, boom. Running in a circle, running in a circle. Let's check on. Of course, I don't know how many steps we're actually walking doing this little bitty circle, but I'm about to say screw it and just run a straight line until they hatch. Or a tiny rectangle. Yeah, I like the tiny rectangle better. Sorry this is boring, you guys. Just trying to hatch my eggs before I picked up the Venusaur egg. I will laugh my ass off if I get it the shiny Charmander without even trying before Ridge. But I think I've decided I want to get to Erica's gym. And get the Vaporeon. And another playthrough of Fire Red and Shiny Hunt Eevee next. That way I don't have to waste the Master Ball from that game. And on top of that, I can pretty much guarantee a shiny Vaporeon. So there'll be the shiny birds, legendary birds, Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, Lugia and Ho-Ho, Mewtwo, I'm shiny hunting, Deoxys, I'm shiny hunting, and now Eevee, and possibly a starter, and I can always shiny hunt for the Snorlax that I didn't get in this game. Those are options of the shiny hunt. So something to think about. Boom, 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 boom. Let's check them. Yay, I think they're about to hatch. Shiny. Just hatch already. They should be really close. I'll leave one less thing I gotta worry about. just hatching a couple starter eggs tonight. Probably be doing that for the next hour or so. Because it's on Switch. I can't. I've just always wanted to complete the Pokédex in this game, and this will be the first time that I've ever done it. An actual living Dex. I've probably completed the actual Pokédex a couple times, but I've never went for a living Dex. Now, I hope, because they said the 30th anniversary is just starting, so I hope, I'm not saying it's happening, but I hope they release the other two the other three Gen 3 games so we can get all 300 and whatever Pokemon in this. Minus Celebi, Mew, and Jirachi. And they could make it where we can get those three eventually. Because there is mystery gifts for those three in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. But as of right now, there isn't a way to do it in Leaf Green and Fire Red. And that's why my Pokédex says 153, because I added Ho-Ho, Lugia, and Deoxys to that number, because those are the legendaries from the other games that I can add. But if they add the other three games, I will definitely Shiny Hunt the starter in Ruby, Shiny Hunt the starter in Sapphire. Emerald I can't Shiny Hunt because the code's messed up a little bit where you have to do some glitching. And I don't feel like doing glitching for it, so. And that's the only way to get Espeon and Umbreon. So I would transfer an Eevee that I catch in one of these games as soon as I can to Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald and hatch it. I mean, get an Umbreon or an Espeon immediately. But I don't know what's in the OG Hoenn Dex. I haven't paid that much attention. But I'll have to complete Emerald 3 times and have everything on this game to do anything. Because you have to complete the Hoenn Dex. Everything but Jirachi and Deoxys, I think. To get Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita. But let's check on my should be. Yeah, they're really close. Could have grabbed one more egg, I guess. There we go. See if they're shiny. Nope. The other one should hatch within the next few steps. Charizard and its babies in the PC. And then get Venusaur, her babies. So, but yeah. A little female is there. The little male. So I could breed for shinies without using Ditto now. There's those three. I think I'm going to evolve the male into Charmeleon anyways. Because I think a boy Charmeleon just makes perfect sense. And so now we wait on these. I'm gonna go. And just like that, okay. So until we get the I'm gonna go ahead and head in here, if it will let me. And then head out because by the time this egg hatches, it should be ready for another one. Then I can grab Venusaur. And then we just have one more starter left to do. I do gotta breed for another Kabuto and Ammonite. Could do that, since we're already in the mood. And it won't let you give the fossil for a Pokemon to hold. Okay, the egg is found. So now I should have space to put Blastoise in. And we're just gonna be doing this for the next little bit. But I want a shiny hunt Eevee, so we're not gonna do a baby Eevee, because that would just... I mean, I could, I just don't want to, because, well... Yeah, I mean, we add, but it's no point. And I would honestly be doing this if I wasn't live streaming. I'd be doing this anyways. So live streaming it just makes sense. And pum, 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 pum. The one egg should hatch faster than the other, because we've done this 100 times. I'll check it here in just a minute. I'll do this 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like I said. Two, 3, 4, 4.5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Let's check. First one's gonna hatch first, and then I can put it in the PC. this isn't adding, it's just helping me fill out the living Dex part, because I already have it in my Dex, and I'm going off what my Dex says, and we're actually going off on the screen than what my Dex says right now. But I'll probably wrap it up here in about 35 minutes, roughly, so I can get to bed. But I should be doing this more than what I am. I should be live from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, basically, but life. And Fridays I'm not live at all. I will never claim to be. This Saturday I won't be, but Fridays for sure I won't be. I'm going to one of the eggs should be hatching right about, well, here pretty quick. I'm gonna guess by the time I get back to the daycare guy, see if Blastoise is. Alright, yep. So that didn't hatch. So we got one more egg. They should hatch within the next 30 minutes. Well, 35 minutes. I'm going to try to be live for about an hour and a half. And if that's the case, yeah, it'll be about 35 minutes. If I wanted to end it on an even number, I would be live for another 45 minutes. If I wanted to end right at 10:30ish, but I'm going off my you've been live 53 minutes and 57 seconds, almost 54. So yeah. And then I can put my regular team back on. And the only spots that will be open in the first box will be what? Did I say? Metapod and Kakuna. And I just gotta go Cerulean to get those. Just haven't wanted to. I was going to complete the storyline to build up some cash in this game. But yeah, basically those are the four. So, yeah, basically we're just running circles. So these 3 eggs hatch, well, the first 2 hatch, then I can get the final Blastoise egg, because it should be ready. But yeah, we're not shiny hunting tonight. I'll probably do another shiny hunting stream. After, we'll give it until Sunday. I'll probably be live tomorrow, but it's not to shiny hunt. It's to do this, but with the other Pokemon I need the babies from. And then completing the rest of the island stories. But yeah, about to have to wrap it up here in about 30 minutes. But there we go, there's the first egg. I can go put it in the PC. I gotta wash out my hair. I put some castor oil in it, just to help the growth and fullness. I can definitely tell it's in there. Okay, that's the boy. So let me, like I said, let me go put Venusaur. Bulbasaur. So I'll need to do it with the Raichu, Clefable, Arcanine, I could do it to get the Ghastly line. Rhyhorn, I'm not worried about. I got a Rhydon. And wait a minute. I noticed something. There should be a Krabby there. Summary, let's see what's missing. Okay, there is one in between. I didn't mean to do that. But there is one in between. Coughing and Hitmonchan. This should be the final Pokemon in this box. Sorry, this drives me insane. Okay. And then there's a Tangela. 113, it's Rhydon. So this should be 116. Okay. 117, 118, 119. I'll have to fill it out some more to make it right. But it's getting closer to being right. So we're actually going to have an extra egg, it looks like. So I'll use that actually when I start another playthrough in Leaf Green. Because I'll have to beat Leaf Green. Fire Red I'm gonna do because I have to play through at least Fire Red once more on this. And then trade whatever to Leaf Green. To trade here. But for now, should be fine. What's cool is I don't even have to have Nintendo Online if I don't want it to play XD. I mean, to play this. But we should be able to hatch these eggs. Like I said, there's going to be an extra one, so I can use it during one of my next playthroughs. I'm not stupid enough to do this again, am I? I don't think so. Let me check. The first one should... The first two will hatch before the last... And the first one will hatch before the last two. I didn't walk that much with the second... in between the second and third one, as I did the first and second, so... But yeah, I gotta check X and see if while this is hatching, I'm going to do that because Radaway should have posted if he got it. That answers my question. Alright. So. Oh, wait, it was the Bulbasaur. So. There is no extra egg. Huh. That's even better. If you want me to be honest with you. Because I think I can hatch it, those two. Ivysaur. I don't care, actually. So, just so you're aware, I will be able to say I have the first 150 Pokemon in one cart. It's taken me almost 30 years to, well, 31 years to do it. Since I've been playing. My first game was Gold and Silver. It was actually Gold. So, then it was Sapphire. lost that one in a hotel, I thought. My first copy of Sapphire. And then on my birthday, after that hotel incident, I bought Ruby and Sapphire. That was my birthday present. And then that same year, Emerald and... Oh, the next year. Emerald and Leaf Green Fire Red came out. For Christmas, I got Fire Red. And on my birthday in 2006, I got Emerald and Leaf Green. And, well... Diamond it took me a minute to get, but that was my next game. And then Platinum. No, it was Platinum. I waited until Platinum came out. Because back then, they did 3 copies of the game instead of just releasing DLC. There was no DLC back then. But I got Platinum first, then Diamond, just so I had something to trade too. And then Gen 5, I forget which one was my first one. I think it was Black. And then I got Black 2. And then Gen 6 was the first time I was able to pre-order. Like, I pre-ordered, and my parents were cool enough that they knew that I loved it, so they let me out of school the first day it was out, because my birthday fell in the summertime, so they felt bad that my brother Quincy, my youngest brother, got out of school, and I didn't, so I kind of worked it to my advantage. I'm like, well, Quincy, I just want to take one day off. It was like my junior or senior year. I'm like, I just want to take one day off and go get the games. And they're like, fine. And then Sun and Moon, I pre-ordered and had it shipped from Amazon and had it shipped to the house. Ultra Sun and Moon the same way. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire the same way, actually. And then, what's next? Sword and Shield. I bought Sword on it by myself about the year that it came out. And then I bought Violet the day it came out as well. ZA, I had forgotten that it was about to release, and I forgot to pre-order it, so I bought it. Brilliant Diamond I bought the day it came out. Arceus I bought the day it came out. The only one that I haven't pre-ordered yet, and that's because they haven't set a pre-order, is Winds and Waves. And I have to see the box art legend to decide. I don't care about the starters. Just show me the box art and I'll decide if I'm Winds or Waves. I can't go by the logo. Champions I'll probably end up playing for a little bit anyways. I think they're gonna... so many microtransactions that I'm not gonna want to play it, but... I mean, it's cool for competitive players that play like Worlds and stuff, because that's what it's gonna be. And then I bought these the day they came out. Fire Red and Leaf Green. I bought the re-release of Fire Red and Leaf Green. I bought the day it came out. The only games I haven't really paid attention to, and there's some that I wish I would have, like Conquest, Detective Pikachu, like side games. The only one I bought, and it's because of the nostalgia, because I would go to my cousin's house and play it, is I bought new Pokemon Snap the day it came out. And once, if someone could help me, and I don't know how you guys would, but if you guys could, once I get my big gaming PC that I'm wanting, I'm gonna do 3DS emulator on it so I could play the games that I have, of course. So, honestly, should only take a couple more passes of this for it to hatch. And then I'll chain them up. Like I said, this doesn't add to the Dex because I've already had these. But it fills out my boxes. And that's all I'm trying to do is fill out the boxes. So I know where Pokemon go. Wait a minute, I can breed for an EV. Because I could just keep a shiny Eevee because I need an Eevee anyways for the living Dex. That's right. I just thought of that. Yeah. So, I might breed one more Eevee. But this egg is not wanting to hatch. But yeah. I'll probably be live about 15 more minutes. Or until this egg hatches. But it should be getting close. Should. My puppy's just playing with her toy. Just her first toy that I had ever bought her. She's had it for 3 years. Most people would throw it away the way it looks. But she loves it. She uses it as her little... She uses it sometimes to chew on it instead of chewing on herself. Like if she gets into a spot that has like ticks or whatever, until I can get them out, she'll chew on it instead of them. So yeah. But yeah, we should be live about 14 more minutes now. Check it, see. Like I said, it should be hatching. Yeah, it's almost there. I think a few more times of this and it will be. And then once this is, I'm going to go take my pill. I'm going to use the restroom, take my shoes off, and rest for the evening. And then probably play Leaf Green and get my Rhyhorn up to a Rhydon so I can trade it. And I got another Krabby, so I I should have traded it. I just wasn't thinking. I'm just tired of the same scenery. I will laugh. If it hatches in this. And so I'm putting its brother and father up. So, as of right now, there's only 4 holes after tonight that need to be filled. And that's that one, which is Kakuna, Metapod, Pidgeot, and a Pikachu, which I gotta write you, so I will be breeding for it. Pikachu. Just to make life so much fucking easier. Because, well, my OCD. So yeah, I'll probably be doing this again tomorrow. I just gotta breed for one more Eevee to evolve into Vaporeon. But this is pretty much free. It's $100 or $200 depending on how quickly they gain a level. There we go. So yeah. Let's go in the Pokemon Center. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We got 1 through at least 10. This box and this box is looking pristine. This should be 31 through 60. With that, I kind of fibbed. We are good. Oh, I can tell the difference now. Been doing that a minute. Anyways, I'm going to save it real quick so I don't lose my progress. We have 115 Pokemon completed out of the 153 that I've set out to complete. Tomorrow we'll be breeding for Pikachu, Clefairy, Growlithe, and there's 2 more. Oh, an Eevee, Growlithe, Clefairy, Pikachu, and then Kabuto and Kabuto and Ammonite. We gotta breed for 2 more of those. 1 more of each of those. I want to say thank you guys, and peace.